panzona. ¿Quieren pasar a saludar, niñas? Sí. Pone muy rico el ambiente aquí. ¡Hey! ¡Hey! ¡Hey!
If you like this video, please give it a like down below and subscribe. Also turn on those notifications and share it on your social medias. And please let me know in the comments if one of your pets has ever saved you. Starting, we have this amazing video from France. While this man who works at a tobacco shop was taking out the garbage, a masked gunman decides to try to rob the store with a gun, obviously. He forces the man to go back in, but as the man returns behind his counter, he releases a dog that does not waste any time chasing the thief. He goes after the thief and surprisingly he wasn't shot. The employee, as a good owner of the dog, also runs after the thief. I never would have done that. Sorry dog, but you're alone in this fight, but thanks for saving my life. In 1996, a gorilla at the Illinois Zoo saved a 3-year-old boy who fell into his enclosure. The boy fell more than 6 meters into the enclosure where he was saved by an 8-year-old gorilla called Binti Jua. She cradled him for a moment while protecting him from other gorillas and eventually took him to a door where rescuers could reach him. She did all this while carrying her own baby on her back. After this, many visitors to the zoo delivered gifts to the gorilla in the form of fruit baskets. Pretty good trade if you ask me. While this child was playing outside his house and on his bicycle, a dog comes out of nowhere and begins to attack him. Fortunately, his cat was close at the time and he came flying in like a superhero and hits the dog. Even after the dog started to run away, the cat did not stop there and chased the dog. The boy had to receive some stitches, but he was okay in the end. That child better be giving that cat daily pets and the best canned food available. Derek is a man in the river and he's a caretaker in this elephant sanctuary and has a very special relationship with the elephants, especially Kamla. When the elephant sees Derek in the river, she thinks he's in danger, so she jumps into the water to save him. You can see that she tries to get him out of the water in the most kind and gentle way possible. Amazing. Here we have a gorilla saving another child that fell into its enclosure, but this time it's a giant silverback gorilla. The gorilla is called Jambo, and after the 5-year-old boy fell more than 6 meters into the enclosure, in 1986, Jambo stood beside him and stroked his back. The child is unconscious, and during this time, Jambo keeps other gorillas at bay, basically protecting the child.
Lay dead.
Don't move, don't move!
Stay still!
Stay still.
When the child wakes up, he begins to cry and drives away all the gorillas, which allows rescuers to take him out. It's already crazy enough to see a female gorilla save a child, but now a male does it too? It's hard to believe. This 3-year-old girl was rescued from the Siberian forest infested with wolves after she disappeared for almost 2 weeks. This is the moment she was rescued. She was able to survive thanks to her dog. During the first week, the dog curled up beside her, keeping her warm, but then he left for help. He was able to take rescuers back to her where she was found in the long grass trying to keep warm during the cold nights. She survived with river water and wild berries. She first got lost after following her father to the forest. who did not know that she was following him. The dog was the hero of the story since there were 100 people looking for the girl without being able to find anything until the dog returned home. Dolphins are one of the most intelligent animals in the world, and apparently they are man's best aquatic friend. Adam Walker is a long-distance swimmer who was protected by dolphins from being attacked by a great white shark that swam just below him. This happened in New Zealand, where Walker was swimming for dolphin conservation, and apparently his story appeared in the aquatic news with his talk show host Poseidon that the dolphins were able to watch because a herd of dolphins swam around him until the shark withdrew from the area. Karma, baby. Maybe it's real. Justin Ireland was working at a gas station in Saco, Maine in the United States when an intruder entered by force, but his loyal dog was there to save him. As soon as the intruder decides to attack Ireland, the dog reacts and begins to attack and bite the assailant. That good boy ended up biting both sides of the man's face and forced him to run away. Interestingly, Ireland said he never trained his dog. Thor just simply jumped into action by pure instinct. This dog that is running in front of the police vehicle is called Buddy. And in 2010, he led the Alaskan policeman to his owner's workshop, which was burning down. The police knew there was a fire, but had trouble getting there since their GPS had failed. The dog appeared and led them directly to the fire through the winding and remote side roads. The owner said that after the fire started, he let his dog out and told them that we have to get help, and the dog simply just started running, finally returning with the police. The owner gives credit to the dog for saving his house after the workshop was burned down. Cougars are present throughout Canada, and this hiker met one, but luckily he had his Labrador with him.
Timber.
The cougar does not back down at all, while the dog does everything possible to protect its owner and scare the cougar. The man also tries to make loud noises, but the wild animal must be very hungry, as he keeps pushing forward and is ready to attack if the duo make a mistake. Fortunately, they were able to escape after several tense minutes in this crazy confrontation. What I have learned from making this video is that I need to buy a dog to take care of me. Oh, actually never mind, I just remembered that I never leave my house, so I have nothing to worry about, unless a thief enters my house. Alright, so I'm screwed anyway. I'm just gonna get a puppy. And now we can see how loyal animals can be if you treat them well and give them love. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.